What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. I've actually, these are some of those self-absorbed videos where it seems like I'm just talking about myself, because I pretty much am, but it's because a lot of people have asked me the same questions about what I've been doing, and I've been posting a couple pictures on Instagram. My Instagram is at Marc Lobliner. Please subscribe, follow, whatever they call it on Instagram. And basically people want to know what my diet's been like, if I'm measuring food, and what my normal diet is like. And what I'm going to say is my diet hasn't really changed. But as you saw in the pictures I put at the beginning of this video, I don't think I've ever looked this good in my life, and I think it could be because I'm not as stressed as usual. Like, we had some really high pressure, high stress situations at work this week. And keep in mind, I've been gone for over 3 weeks, not able to help. And so I'm basically, 3 weeks of work is just come at me. And honestly, you know, people do some things that I might have done differently, so I had to fix those. And, you know, it is what it is. But I really think it's the lack of stress I have and how I've learned to deal with stress that has really helped propel me in these gains. And the fact that I'm leaner and drier and I feel better than ever is because my lack of stress, and also because I'm enjoying training again. I just think that I don't like bodybuilding anymore. I just gotta be real. Like, even before I got on stage, I hated that entire day of my pro show. I didn't have fun. I didn't have fun on stage. I just didn't have fun. And I remember even when I went for my pro card, I had a little bit of fun. I just think I'm kind of over the whole competitive aspect of bodybuilding. And I'm not gonna announce retirement because, God forbid, I get the itch that I'm a liar, a cheat, whatever, a shill, whatever people say about me on YouTube. But oh, it is what it is. And I'm not going to force myself to do something that I don't want to do when there's no monetary benefit. I get more publicity from posting selfies on Instagram than I will on stepping on a stage, because by the time I got on stage at 11 p.m. in the most poorly run bodybuilding show I have ever attended, there were about 3 people in the crowd, and all of them came to see me. And I felt really bad that they waited the whole day. So I was probably just upset that I felt so bad that the show was so poorly run that my friends were forced to wait in the crowd till 11 p.m. to see me get on stage. And I know it wasn't John, the promoter's fault. He let the judges run his show. But shame on you, Naba, for running a show that not only isn't good for the athletes, but also makes your fans leave before your pros even get on stage. Shame on you. Kind of like that time I was at the Europa Dallas, or was it Orlando, or was it Connecticut, where literally there were 5 people watching the men's pro bodybuilding. That was sad. That was sad. And it happens. I think the money's in amateurs. That's where the money is, and that's where it's going to be. So, you know, like the IFPA doesn't make any money, but the OCB's profitable. It is what it is. Pro divisions do not make money. And unless you're at a big show at the Olympia or Arnold, you have expos around it. You go to like a Europa or my show, there's no money in pros, so they don't put any effort in it, and pros are treated as second-class citizens. I don't want any part of that. I didn't have fun. I didn't have fun, so I'm over it. Anyway, what I've been doing, I'm going to go over my schedule and what it's kind of going to look like, assuming there's no travel. If there is travel, I will probably end up finding a field or something. It's really hard to train being that it's so dark at night. Like the field I run in, there's posts, and I almost ran into a damn post. It's so dark, and when it's snowy, good luck seeing them. You know, so generally here's what I did. You know, I started my OCR training on Monday, where I did 200-yard sprints, and then I do hill sprints, 3 to 5, and then I'd run back. I did that for 40 minutes straight, and I kept up my pace the entire time. On Tuesday, I did Muay Thai training. Wednesday, I did 20 minutes of cardio post-workout, and also did 45 minutes later in the day of low-intensity step mill. Today, I did treadmill twice. I did it 40 minutes after training and 45 minutes later. So I'm really focusing on cardio, mainly because I want to get that up for my endurance challenges, because my cardio is an issue, because I've never trained cardio. I do, but not in the way I'm doing it now. My training has been fantastic. My strength isn't where it was before I took 4 weeks off of weight training. But I'll tell you what, I'm getting up good weights, and I mean, I just posted my training video on there, but my training's pretty much the same. Other than the fact that I might take both Saturday and Sunday off, because Saturday, I'm actually going to use it as quality time for my daughter, my son, and myself. We're going to go find a trail no matter how cold or nasty it is out. We're going to put layers on and we're going to go run that trail. And we're going to go get in shape, and Cammie's going to get in better shape for soccer, and so is Thomas, and I'm going to get ready for my OCR race, and we're going to do it as a family. And I'm really excited to be able to, I can't bring my kids to the gym to weight train, but I can bring my kids to the trail to run with me. And I'm really excited about that, or to the field, or to bleachers, or wherever we decide to do it in the elements. And that's going to build character for them, build a never say die attitude, and it's good quality time. And I talked to them on the phone the other day because they're still in California. They're coming home tomorrow. I can't wait. My daughter and my son are so excited to do this with me, and it just brings a tear to my eye to think that's what we're doing. So my training, pretty much when I get it done, quads, chest, back, delts, hamstrings, arms. And if I take 5 days on, 2 days off, I just do it's a 6-day cycle. I could put a day in between either one. At the end of the day, if it ends up being an 8-day week or a 7-day week, my body's not going to know it. I just make sure to get, 6 good days of training. I like body part splits within 8 days. So generally 5 to 6 days a week of weight training. And I'm training pretty hard. I'm not doing as many supersets, but I am doing a lot of good straight sets because honestly, that superset thing is kind of going to be hit when I'm running up hills and, climbing over things. So that's that. As far as my diet goes, I'm not really measuring, but I'll tell you what I have generally speaking. Meal 1, I'll film this maybe if I remember, is 3 whole eggs and 3 slices of Ezekiel bread. Meal 2 is generally I'll train after that. So before that, I'll have a scoop of MTS ISO and a scoop of MTS Nutrition Carb 10. All right. So then when I get done training, during the workout, I have MTS Nutrition Machine Fuel and a scoop of Carb 10. Post-workout, MTS Nutrition ISO, a scoop of Carb 10. You get where I'm getting at there? All right, cool. Then post-workout, I usually have 2 scoops of MTS Whey after that shake. About 30 minutes later, by the time I get home, mix it up. Usually with a banana and some blueberries. After that, I'll have some salmon, chicken, or beef, probably around 6 to 10 ounces. I don't usually add a carb source because I just don't feel like it at that point. Sometimes I will, I'll have some rice or whatever, if I feel like it. And then I'll have broccoli with it. Meal 4, same as meal 2. Basically, you got the sludge with the blueberries, maybe a banana. I might throw in some peanut butter, about 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. That's 15 grams of fat. For dinner, I'll have pretty much meat and veggies. I'll throw in some carbs if I feel like it again. Like if my wife makes something with pasta or rice, I'm going to eat that. But generally speaking, look for lean meat and veggies. And then the final meal of the day is a sludge, just like meal 2 and meal 4, with blueberries, maybe a banana, and some peanut butter. And that's pretty much it. I'll snack throughout the day on nuts, on beef jerky if I'm hungry. I'll generally, if I'm hungry in between meals, I'll have one of those Be Up bars. They're my new favorite bars. They say in their ads, eat other bars, then eat ours after you've tried theirs. So I ate theirs, then I went back to eating others. I went back, and their cookie dough is my favorite bar now. It's called the Be Up bar. And I have a video on it, but I'll link it down below if I remember. If I don't, just fucking search it on Tiger Fitness. They're so good. But generally speaking, my mindset has completely changed. And knowing that I'm away from the stage has actually made me more convicted to really bring some epic shit to myself. And I find it a challenge because I'm not setting a goal for other people to see. I'm setting a goal for me to be the best. Not to beat other people on stage in front of a panel of 7 to 9 idiots. Because most judges I've been in front of are idiots because they can't even come up with a reason why you lost. Or they'll say that you were not as lean as somebody when you obviously were. Or they'll just make shit up because they probably don't remember. I'm a great judge. I'll tell you what, the judging panels I've been on have been fantastic. All the ANBF, OCB judging panels have been great. NPC, NABA, not so much. But I digress. I'll tell you this. I'm really excited about what I'm doing now. To have something other than bodybuilding to train for is an absolute honor, a blessing, and a joy. And I appreciate you guys following along for the ride. Hopefully, we could get Katie when it's better to film us doing some of our OCR training, my kids and I. or maybe we'll get a GoPro involved. I don't know, maybe we'll get a tripod. It's really hard to film trail running, and you don't want to see POV of just like woods. So I mean, I'll do the best I can to tell you about it, but I know a lot of you are interested in what's going on. I just wanted to kind of give you that update. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching. It's going to be a hell of a journey. I'm already feeling better. I've never felt healthier in my life. I'm down 13 pounds. I'm 227 pounds. And I feel great. So for those of you who say I look smaller, yep, I'm smaller. I'm Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com! Because diversifying your brain to intensify your gains, that's not a game!